Have you ever had this happen? I mean, one day you're eating all your favorite foods, no problem at all, and then the next, bam. It's like your body just decided to declare war on something you've eaten 1,000 times before. All of a sudden, you're sensitive to things you used to love. It's so frustrating and honestly, a little scary. It feels totally random, but what if I told you it's not random at all? So let's really get into this. This sudden change, it's actually one of the clearest messages your body can possibly send you. It's basically a giant flashing sign that something deeper, under the surface is out of balance. So what if your body isn't actually betraying you? What if it's just trying desperately to get your attention? So here's how we're gonna break it down. We're gonna look at a framework that helps you understand and even reverse these sudden sensitivities. First, we'll talk about the real root cause, which starts in your gut. Then we'll get into why those one-size-fits-all diets are doomed to fail. And finally, we'll cover an incredibly powerful way to reset your whole system from the inside out. Okay, so first things first, where does this whole imbalance really start? Well, it's probably not where you think. It isn't about the food itself. It's all about how your body handles that food. And that brings us to a really important idea called your digestive fire. Think of your digestive fire as the engine of your health. When that engine is running hot and strong, it just burns through everything you eat, pulling out all the good stuff and getting rid of the waste. No problem. But when that fire gets weak or kind of dampened, food doesn't get broken down properly. And that's when the trouble starts. Your body starts to see these undigested bits of food as foreign invaders, and it triggers that whole inflammatory, allergic reaction. Now, this is where it gets really fascinating. Look at the direct line between what's happening in your head and what's happening in your gut. They are not separate things. They are completely connected. When you're dealing with emotional stress or tension, or you're just plain unhappy, that stuff doesn't just stay in your mind. It directly impacts your physical body. It weakens your natural defenses and makes your whole digestive system vulnerable. We're talking a real physical change. Like, your body literally produces less stomach acid and fewer digestive enzymes. It's basically pouring water on that digestive fire we just talked about. Okay, so if a weak digestive fire is the what, then the next big question is why? Why is this happening? Well, the answer usually lies in our own unique energetic makeup. And this right here is why just cutting out foods almost never solves the real problem. And this brings us to this idea of prana. You can think of it as the vital energy or the life force that powers your entire body. It's like the electricity running through your house. When the current is smooth and steady, all the lights are on, everything's working perfectly. Your thoughts and your emotions have a huge influence on this current. A calm, relaxed mind, that keeps the energy flowing beautifully. But a stressed out mind, that creates sparks and surges and outages. It creates total chaos in your system. And this energy shows up in us through three main patterns, or what are called doshas. You've got Vata, which is all about movement. Then there's Pitta, which is metabolism. And hey, that's your digestive fire right there. And finally, Kapha, the energy of structure. Now, here's the cool part. Every single one of us has a totally unique mix of these three. So for example, someone who's naturally very Pitta, very fiery, they might be able to handle spicy foods like a champ. But for someone else, that same food could send their system into a total tailspin. You see? That's exactly why a one-size-fits-all diet just can't work. And this is just so important to understand. If you're eating foods that go against your own personal blueprint, your unique dosha balance, then even super healthy foods can actually be weakening you over time. We're talking things like kale or ginger. And that is the #1 reason why so many elimination diets fail. They're trying to force a generic solution onto a problem that is deeply, deeply personal. Okay, so enough about the problem, let's get to the solution. Knowing that the issue is a weakened system and a unique constitution, how in the world do we fix it? How do we reset everything? The answer is actually incredibly simple, and it's something you have with you all the time: your breath. This is a practice called Pranayama, or Yogic Breath Work, and it's built on a really powerful idea. It goes like this. If you can learn to control your breath, you can learn to control your prana, that vital energy we were just talking about. And if you can control your energy, you can calm your mind. It's like having a direct control panel for your entire internal world. And you can see the chain reaction right here. It all starts with something so simple, just regulating your breath, making it slow, deep, and rhythmic. The moment you do that, you start to harmonize your prana, smoothing out all that chaotic energy from stress. Then, as your energy starts to balance out, your mind gets quieter. It becomes tranquil. And here's the payoff. This deep internal calm signals to your body that it's safe, which dials down the stress response, and that in turn calms those inflammatory reactions to food. You're not just managing symptoms, you are fixing the problem at the absolute source. So, let's pull all of this together. What does this path to actually reversing these sensitivities look like? It really just boils down to a clear, simple framework. So here's your game plan. First, remember, these sensitivities are a signal. They're not the problem, they're your body's way of talking to you. Second, that mental tension, that stress, it's not just in your head, it is directly weakening your digestion. Third, a personalized approach is everything. You have to eat for your unique body type. And finally, you have the power to reset your entire system using an incredible tool like breath work to bring your body back to its natural state of harmony. And that really brings us to the final and maybe the most important question of all. It's all about a shift in perspective. Instead of seeing food as the enemy and your body as something that's broken, what if you saw all of this as an invitation? An invitation to start listening, maybe for the first time, to what your body is truly trying to tell you. An opportunity to bring your mind, your energy, and your body back into balance. What do you think would change if you started today?